Hi, this is Councillor Joe Horneck, and I'm here doing the meeting wrap for September 13th at Mississauga City Council. We started the meeting with the corporate awards for many of our employees who've had a number of outstanding achievements over the year. So both teams and individuals were recognized for running projects across the corporation, helping to serve residents a lot better. Something many of you, I'm sure, do in your organizations, recognize the best and brightest. City's no different in that regard. We had 3 delegations, which were on the heavy side. We started with Megan Nichols from Food Banks Mississauga, which is a new name for the food bank, and talking about the Thanksgiving food drive. The goal this year is $1 million, and it's much higher than it has had to be in the past because 5% of our city's residents are now using the food bank. That means that everybody who's watching this video knows someone who's probably using the food bank. So that food drive and that donation is coming up soon. So if you can give, I really would encourage you to give something to your neighbors. Next, we had 2 more delegations related to violence against women. Both were presented by Councillor Dasco. First one was to declare a motion that gender-based violence and domestic partner violence is an epidemic in the city of Mississauga. This represents what a lot of municipalities across the country are coming forward in order to call out attention to the challenge. And in Peel, up to half of our murders have been femicide from domestic violence. So it's a real challenge here. I spent 5 years on Arma House as a treasurer, and so I heard many of these sad stories of people escaping domestic violence. So it's something that's important to me. And the next delegation was Dr. Jennifer Keegan to talk about Kieran's Law. Kieran was, her young daughter of age 4 was murdered by her former husband. And so this is to help bring awareness into the judicial system and judges and education around domestic violence and things to look for warning signs when these kinds of things can arise. So very sad, but important work to be done. On a happier note, for those who love pickleball, and I know there is a lot of people out there because we hear about it a lot, the Canadian National Pickleball League is having their championships at One Health Club on September 30th. So that's exciting to see more pickleball in Mississauga. I know I hear a lot about it, as I say. 3 events coming up this weekend I'll call attention to. Taste of Cooksville at the Four Corners here, Ontario and Dundas, 11 a.m. starting on Saturday. Terry Fox runs, 2 locations at 8 a.m. Registration on Saturday. One at JT Saddington and the other at Meadowvale Community Center. And last, Ward 6 Park Cleanup. I'm hosting that myself, obviously. It's at Century Park on Terry Fox. That'll be from 10 a.m. to 12 on Saturday. And if you've got some time, come on out and help clean up the neighborhood. Always appreciate the help. I'll be out there with my team. And that's our councilor wrap for this week. Thanks very much. See you next week.